Alright, Shalom Akim. First off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father in the ancient Hebrew, and Yahweh Shai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the ancient Hebrew. Alright, those are the names you call upon, those are the names you pray upon. Alright, when you're praying to the Most High and His Son. Alright, their name's Yahweh, the Most High, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Alright, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Alright, I'd like to give double honors to my apostles and elders, a great Muslim who taught us well. And a sincere shalom to you, the elect out there, teaching this word, and listening in truth and sincerity. Alright, today's lesson, I just want to go into, pretty much, something that I was reading over today. Lord willing, how I'm going to go in the spirit, Lord willing, however long it is, it's edifying. Alright, so, without further ado, let me just get this right here. Alright, and this is the book of 2nd Esdras, alright, the 16th chapter, and we'll start at 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." Alright, man, this destruction that's coming upon Babylon, alright, that judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that's coming, man, it's coming, alright, and it is not slack, like the scripture's saying, man. Alright, although, like the scriptures say, other men, count slackness. Alright, roughly paraphrasing. Alright, the day of the Lord, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's judgment, on the wicked of our people, on the wicked of this world, man, it's coming. Alright, it says, "As when a woman with child is in the 9th month, bringeth forth her son, and 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains." Alright, you see Babylon the Great, America, going through its birth pains, as it describes it. If you ever seen a woman in labor, she goes into contractions. All right, small little pains that ultimately lead up to that lead up to that giant pain. All right, and you see that, man, all throughout last year. Everything that had happened, man, with everything shutting down. All these people were in fear. They did not they were not prepared. They did not know what to do. All right, something bigger than that is coming. All right, that was just nothing but a small little thing right now. All right, wait until the MOTB comes out, man. All right, when it's not just jabs that are mandatory, but the Koragma. All right, that Revelation 13 and 15. All right, if brothers want any more clarification, read that chapter, man. That physical imprint. All right. It says, "With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, a great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment." All right, so when everything starts happening, man, all right, when everything shuts down again, all right, when these FEMA camps, open up, and detain all these people, all right, when bodies start dropping, it's gonna go fast. All right, it's gonna go quick. All right. In the book of Amos, it speaks about that constant anxiety, that stress. All right, it's gonna be like you got. Let me get that actually. All right, Salakia, brothers. I don't want to butcher it. This is the book of Amos. I believe it's the 5th chapter. Salakia, brothers. Yeah, Khan. So this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord." All right, those of you who desire the day of the Lord without knowing, what truly entails in it, man, you are lost. All right, what the day of the Lord, man, is going to bring, great sorrow to this world, man. There's going to be a lot of death and destruction, man. All right, it says, "To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not of light." People assume that they're just going to get beamed up, away from the destruction. No, it doesn't work that way. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, you're going to experience, everything. All right, because of your wicked ass behavior. All right, and the righteous are going to be amongst there too, observing all that. All right, it says, "To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is of darkness and not of light." All right, but although the righteous are going to be there, man, they're not going to be caught up in the destruction as you 2/3 are going to be. All right, it says, "It is darkness, not a light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. All right, so it's gonna be as like a man just, he just ran away from a lion, and just a bear just met him. Meaning you're gonna be stressed out, in all aspects. All right, meaning you may have ran away from the FEMA camps, although you see a foreign troop, gunning you down. All right, something like that, man. There's gonna be, people, man. This speaks about the love of many shall be waxing cold, man. Houses, man, are gonna be broken into. People are, Salakia, your own people are gonna betray you in those days. All right, there's gonna be, hey, it's gonna move fast. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into his house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. All right, it's gonna be rough for the wicked of you people, man. You're gonna be going through constant stress and anxiety. All right, worry, not knowing, who to turn to. All right, the men of the Lord, man, we got Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. We've been preparing ourselves. All right, the scriptures say that wisdom and knowledge will keep us stable in these times. All right, we expected this to happen. All right, there's a saying in the world, man, expect the best, but prepare yourself for the worst. All right, we're preparing ourselves for all this danger to come. All right, we're getting right by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let's go back. All right, this is back in 2nd Ezra 16, and I believe we were in 39. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come unto the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right, sorrow, man, the entire earth is going to be in mourning. Just like last year when worldwide, everything was shut down. It's gonna affect the entire world, man. This next and final one. All right, it says, and sorrow shall come upon it upon every side. Oh, my people, hear my word. Are we supposed to be hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? How is that? Through the mouth, in the spirit of his prophets. All right, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, make you ready to thy battle. All right, we're supposed to be made ready to the battle. Keep that, sword sharp. All right, we're supposed to, in constant meditation of these scriptures. Like I said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. The scriptures also say, man, I believe that's in Timothy's. Let me look it up. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 15. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. All right, this word, this truth, man, is to build ourselves up. Not only that, but to build, the rest of the elect up. All right, this is what's going to keep us stable, man. All right, that's why it's so important to get the truth right now while we're still able to. Key word, while we are still able to, all right? Because it's not, man, everything's going to change, in a matter of fucking days, weeks, all right? This whole world is going to experience the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Lord willing, not this year, the coming, the Salaki, it's close. It is close, all right? That's the thing, all right? Let's go back. It says, oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. Or we're supposed to make ourselves ready. All right, in constant meditation. It says, and those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth. All right, meaning you're not supposed to get comfortable in one spot. All right, we're not going to build a community and just, stay there. All right, and fight off against the so-called white man and his soldiers. It's not going to work out that way. All right, we're going to be in constant movement, as pilgrims. All right. It says, upon the earth, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose. All right, he that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that not dwell therein. All right, because there's gonna be a bunch of looters, man. Everybody's gonna be fending for themselves, man. Like the scriptures say, man, it's gonna be a crazy day, man. The love of many shall wax cold. All right, that's why you got to be careful who you keep in your circle. All right, I trust nobody but those who are teaching in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who are teaching this truth alongside with me. All right, those are the men who I trust. All right, don't Salakia, like I was said before, man, we're gonna get betrayed, man. Don't get attached, with your family members, or with your coworkers, with if you even have friends of this world, man. Don't trust and confide in them. All right, don't trust and confide in these goods, like the scriptures are saying, man. He that selleth, let him be as that fleeth away. All right, don't trust in these treasures, man, these different possessions that you have. Let me get this here in the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, all right, 6 and 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. All right, in those days, man, everybody's going to be looking out for themselves, man. They're going to be stealing, what the bare necessities, food, water. All right, they're going to be looking out for themselves. It says, but lay for up themselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt. All right, so we're not looking to establish something in the society. We're not looking to build long careers in the society, all right? All right, to hoard up our possessions in the society, man, that's not of us. All right, we still work, because like the scriptures say, man, if you don't work, you don't eat, all right? But aside from that, hey, don't be afraid, of what you're going to lose on this side, all right? Because we are going to lose. All right, we're going to be seen as public enemy number one. Everybody is going to target us, even our own families. It says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt. And that's where we lay up our treasures, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart also be. All right, we give it all, man. We labor all for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Like the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, whatsoever thy hand findeth, do it with all thy might. All right, not for anything else, but for the Lord's sake. All right, let's go return here in the book of 2nd Esdras. It says 43, he that soweth as if he should not reap, so also that he planted the vineyard as he shall not gather the grapes. They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as the widowers. So it says, and therefore they that labor in vain. All right, those of you who are laboring, for this society, for the so-called white man, to establish something here, man, it's going to be in vain. All right, when the day of Jacob's trouble, man, it comes, it's going to be like you have nothing. All right, the scriptures say, man, gold and silver, man, it's going to fail you in those days. It says, they that, all right, and therefore they that labor in vain, for strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses and take their children captive. And you're gonna see that, man. That's why there's these FEMA camps, these detention camps all around the world. All right, they do that with Northern Kingdom. All right, when they deport families, man, they send their children to detention camps. All right, all that is coming, all right, for you average Americans out here. All right, and it's gonna be far worse. All right, it says, overthrow their houses and take their children captives, for in captivity and famine shall they get children. And they that occupy their merchandise with robbery, the more they deck their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons, the more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord. All right, man, the more you care about this world, man, establishing something, all right, trying to grow something in this place, all right, the Lord is angry with you, but because you're refusing to turn back to the Heavenly Father. All right, there's no excuse. All right, I spoke about when everything was shut down, man. That was the time to get right with the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, brothers were constantly flooding, the internet with videos. All right, brothers go. We go out every week, Saturdays. All right, every Saturdays. All right, there is no excuse for you people not to say, you haven't heard the word of the Lord. All right, let me skip down to 70, man, and let me read on down. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 16 and 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of the great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you. All right, the scriptures talk about Esau, man. He's going to attack us, he's going to come at us like a flood. All right, it says, and feed you being idle. All right, it's going to be a great representation of that, man. If brothers have seen that movie Glass, man, he's going to want to break you. All right, he's gonna lock us up in a room. it's like I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna act like it's gonna be like that, but it's gonna be something of that magnitude, where he's just gonna, try and get us, try and get us to betray Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, and go to him. It says, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you being idle. All right, they might, not give us food. All right, not give us water. We might be hungry. Like it says, it says, feed you being idle. All right, unto the things that are idle, man. They'll tell you, man, if you take this this Revelation 13 and 15, if you take this Koragma, all right, we will take care of you. All right, that's how they're gonna come at you, man. They might threaten, the lives of your family members, all right, the lives of your close ones. But you gotta remember to stay firm, all right, and to trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that he will deliver you out of these situations. All right, it says, and feed you into being idle with things offered unto idols, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach. All right, and if you trust and confide in the so-called white man and Esau, man, and you take that MOTB, that Koragma, all right, hey, the Lord is gonna, man, he's gonna destroy you, like it says in Revelation 14 and 9, man. You're gonna see the judgment of the missiles, man, and not only that, you're gonna suffer before that. All right, and in reproach and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, there's going to be a great insurrection, man. There's going to be, people wanting, to kill the prophets. All right, like the scriptures say, man. Let me get that in Matthew 24, man. This is the book of Matthew chapter 24. It says in 10, it says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. All right. Salaki, let me read this at 9. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right, we're going to be hated. Not for anything that we've done, but because we push out, the spirit and name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, we push out that, hey, right now is the time to get right before judgment comes. All right, we push out that our people are doing wicked right now. Right now is the time to turn into the light. Our people don't want to hear that. All right, hey, they want everything to be back to normal and the so-called white man to be in power forever. All right, for Esau to be in power forever and his, wicked kingdom to continue. All right, the prophets are the only ones speaking up against, this madness, this wickedness that is going on in this world. All right, because of that, man, they're going to want to kill us. All right, they might be able to kill some of us according to the prophecy in Revelation 20, but hey, they're not going to kill the majority of us, man. All right, Lord willing, hey, we make it to the end. All right, Lord willing, I make it to the end. All right, this is back in 2nd Esdras. All right, I believe I was at verse 70. It says 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. All right, those that fear the Lord. Who's the ones that fear the Lord, man? All right, the prophets, man. Those are that are getting right by Yahweh Bashem Yahushua right now. All right, it says they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. All right, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. All right, we're gonna go through hell, man. We're gonna go through the flames, all right, of adversity, man. Although we're gonna lose, everything, man, we're gonna gain so much more. If we endure all the way through the very end, man, we're gonna gain that kingdom. All right, the kingdom to come. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's rulership to be established. All right, that's something to glory in. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And I was reading 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold is in the fire. Hear, O my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, he's gonna find a way to deliver us, man. All you gotta do is believe, even though things might, things might seem bleak, at that moment. Trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he is our guide. All right, so remember these words, especially in those times, man. especially in the times that we are in right now. So, with that, Lord willing, brothers were edified. Again, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. A sincere shalom to you, the elect out there. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Brakatham to all you. Shalom, brothers.